All right, Bree, what do we got next?
L. Bundy's best insults.
I was waiting for this one right here. Actually, I wasn't. I didn't even know how much I needed this one. This right here was a staple in my childhood. Dating my age. You probably watched all the reruns out.
Yes.
You didn't watch them in real time. I watched them in real time. I'm that old.
My mama used to watch it. She's
All right, let's not go there. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Slap that bread button. Me and your mom's like, what, a couple years apart?
I mean, honestly.
But hey, this is back when TV almost had no filter, but then it had a filter, but it wasn't so sensitive. Yeah. This is back when just things were different. It was a different time period.
People didn't get so pee-pee-hearted over bull. Like, I mean,
there
the
you
truth,
go, man.
The truth. Let's just say it like that. Hardcore truth.
If it's Al Bundy's best insults, most likely he's insulting women. And it's not toxic masculinity. It was just things he dealt with.
Yes.
But it was funny. So let's get into it. You ready?
Yeah.
Love and marriage,
go together like a horse and carriage.
Excuse me.
Oh.
But am I invisible?
Possibly from Pluto. Call the police.
He says she's so big.
The call costs more than the car.
Yes, and it costs more than the condom I should have used the night you were conceived.
I want a balloon.
You've already got one.
Oh, hell no.
Honey, why don't you just stay home and bowl me over?
Yo, I never understood. This is the one thing we never understood. Me and my friends was like, why does he diss Peg so much?
Because he loves her.
Okay, I get it, but she always wanted him. He's like, oh, nah, he was always too tired. We always thought she was hot.
Mm-hmm. He did too.
Huh?
He did too. Remember that episode when she did the pictures and like they had her pictures on the side of the building?
Yeah.
And how
when he got upset and he went out there. Yes. Okay. Yeah. He did.
He tried to play it off like they were.
He didn't want to look at her.
Didn't like
yeah.
it.
He didn't want to look at her, but he didn't want nobody else to look at her either.
You've already got one.
I guess it's like if you eat steak every day, you get used to it.
Honey, why don't you just stay home and bowl me over?
Because, Peg, I prefer a place where my balls are returned promptly. Oh, mercy, congratulations. I didn't know you were expecting.
That jumping must have expanded my foot.
And I see you must have fallen on your butt a time or two.
Oh, wow. Wow.
How dare you say that to my face?
Well, I'd say it behind your back, but my car's only got half a tank again.
That's very touching, honey. Now rub my feet.
Oh, my God. Is she eating a manwich?
I saw ice cream.
There's a sandwich with, I'm telling you, or a sloppy Joe. She eat one or the other.
They're both the same.
And then you know what's so funny? What was so hilarious? Because she would always cook for herself. He'd get all excited. There was nothing for him.
Or the dog. Or the dog.
Bro, this was the craziest show ever. I missed it, man.
You say that to my face.
Well, I'd say it behind your back, but my car's only got half a tank again.
That's very touching, honey. Now rub my feet.
See?
Peg, I
I
wouldn't
don't
let me
know
feed if
what
a
that
genie
is.
popped out of them.
Well, Peggy, you'll never guess what Jefferson did.
What is he?
Misunderstood your cries of pluck me to the butcher?
The way she moved
I
her
wanted
head.
to be a ballerina.
Ballerina. You sure are my nutcracker.
Just about had enough of you.
Well, you wouldn't say that if I came with fries and a medium drink.
Wow.
You know medium, the size between small and you.
why must you always be so negative?
Why did you cross the road? I'm a natural-born salesman.
Excuse me.
Hey, do I come to the hag shop bother you when you're working?
Good. Now you can put that metal plate back in your head. Although that's a lot like putting a lid on an empty jar.
Yo, the snaps on this show is
Brian,
crazy.
you-
Oh, because he always got on her about being flat-chested. Bro, they always snapped on each other in this show. It was crazy. And she would sit there while she's snapping on this one. They'd go back and forth. You know what I mean? It's almost like the Martin. Remember Martin and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I used to go back and forth with her friend, with Gina's friend.
Yep.
I think they took it from this show. Think
sense.
about it. It would make sense.
You got to. You got to.
Everybody took from this show. This show was that great.
Yeah.
Although, that's a lot like putting a lid on an empty jar.
Or a bra on you.
Question 2. Who would you rather spend the night with? A, your wife, or B?
B.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna fall through the floor.
This year, I am finally going to win the neighborhood decorating contest.
What, you gonna stand out front and be the little drummer boy?
Yo, you know what I never noticed? That is hilarious, but you know what I never noticed? He had some type of, I never noticed it before. Look at all of these things. I've noticed his shoulders up. In all of them, he has like a little slight, I've never noticed that.
I've never noticed that either.
These were the newer ones, and I'm saying newer like if it was yesterday, but it because it has it doesn't have Steve in it. It has that, I forgot the guy's name, the pretty boy that went with Marcy.
Yeah, I didn't really watch those
Well,
episodes.
anyways, these were like the later ones. These were the later ones. And I noticed if anybody put that in the comments below, was there something that happened to him? Because I never noticed that little tick in his shoulder. It's up here. Pay attention, you'll see it. I never noticed it. Look, you can even see it right here.
Oh, through the floor.
See it?
This year, I am finally going to win the neighborhood decorating contest.
What, you gonna stand out front and be the little
Look
drummer
at
boy?
Think you're going? Aren't you open?
Sorry, ma'am, but unlike your mouth, we occasionally close. Listen, just a second here. Now, why don't you just buck out of here?
A shade of blue.
I'll tell you what I'll do then. We'll stand you in front of a mirror. I'll begin strangling you. When you reach the shade of blue that is satisfactory to you, you yell moo and I'll stop.
That's it. I'm taking my business elsewhere.
He would have got canceled for that today.
It wouldn't have even made it past the pilot.
Did you miss me?
With every bullet so far.
Wow. See what I'm saying? All of this stuff would have got him like done today. Today, it would have been, oh my God, they would have been going crazy.
Too many sensitives.
I'm so glad I grew up in these times, man. So I'm able to see this stuff and witness this stuff and not be sensitive.
That's how I feel.
May I suggest Jenny Craig?
Hi, honey. Did you miss me?
With every bullet so far.
Wow, nice wheels. But you have to realize, stealing cars is a felony.
So it's pretend to be that kid on Home Improvement.
With this attitude, you're gonna be working here for the rest of your life.
Well, take a gander into the seat next to you if you want to see what your future looks like.
Chocolate, it's not just for breakfast anymore.
Let's go someplace where they treat us with respect.
I tried the moon your way last night.
Wow. And
You
they
know,
do
Marcy,
look like
how can you
twins.
be so unfeeling?
Didn't you ever get up in the morning and suddenly realize that something very, very important was gone? Well, sure you do. You must every morning when you open up your pajama top. Well, let me explain. See, it's just like an elevator. There's a 2-ton weight limit on this shit.
Wow.
Let's say I nail the soles directly to your feet. It'll give you more traction when you're pulling the ice wagon.
You will be hearing from my attorney.
Is that the law offices of Hagen and Dot? You know, Jefferson, good for you. You decided to take the Miller boy camping.
Wow. Yo, look at them. They look identical from behind. They look identical from behind. They got the same exact haircut. But where's the ones with Steve in them, man?
I know.
I go back that far. Steve, man. We want Steve.
attorney.
Is that the law offices of Hagen and Dotz?
You know, Jefferson, good for you. You decided to take the Miller boy camping.
And Jefferson always laughed.
I had steak tonight. What are you having?
If I was the mailman, I'd be having your wife.
That was an old joke.
You certainly do.
Wow.
You're in my son. They're trying to get an all-over tan.
Steve is right there.
Excuse me.
Oh, but that's it?
Do you have any pumps in my size?
Yes, I do, but the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Shoes would not allow me to sell them.
Well, I hope you get coal in your stocking on Christmas morning.
And I hope you get slim fast in yours.
That
Now,
is
we're
so
about to have our
foul.
Christmas party here, so would you mind eggnogging on out? And to help you out, I made a top 10 list of things to make you more attractive for your sex symbol husband.
Uh-oh.
This is the only one I
10,
remember out the
wear
whole thing.
traditional Islamic garb covering all but the eyes. Number 9, feather removing electrolysis. Number 8,
Call her
ski
a bird.
mask. Number 7, sew up holes in ski mask. Number 6, hire attractive woman to stand in front of you at all times.
Wow.
Number 5, beak job. Wow. Number 4, put paper bag over ski mask.
What?
Number 3, shave head, tattoo Cindy Crawford's face on back of head.
Wow. He
Learn
going to
to
these.
walk backwards.
Bro, it was a ski mask, a bag. Bro, he overdid it. That was overkill.
He said, sew the holes in the ski mask.
So you
can't
so
sew.
nobody can see or hear you.
Number 2, poke out eyes of every man on earth. Number 1, get president to make every day Halloween.
Wow. He's saying it's scary outside.
Ah, Peg, would it really make you feel better if I told you I needed you?
Yes, it would.
But I don't.
Wow. He is wrong, bro. Yo, I loved it, man. I miss them days. Yo, put it. What's your favorite episode? I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these episodes, I don't remember. Because I remember it with the kids and stuff, because I'm more related to the kids stuff. I used to love the other stuff, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think it's because, like you said, you did watch more of the beginning of the show rather than the ending. Because once that guy came in, I kind of teetered off and stopped watching.
Oh, I was still watching it, but it just, you know, this was one of the longest running shows ever.
Yeah.
At that time, it was the best show. It was where you got that, you know, it's where you got that borderline. At that time, it was borderline craziness, and you loved it. You know what I'm saying? It was edgy. At the time, it was edgy. It was pushing edge. And hey, man, people weren't insensitive. But what did you think about it?
I love that show.
All right. So we have an IG page. The link is somewhere in our YouTube something. Just look it up. It'll somewhere there, right? No?
I think so. I think you put it in the description.
Yeah, it's in the description. Click on that. If you guys got any type of request you guys want to do, if you guys want us to do certain videos, just let us know. If you guys want us to do more Al Bundy, I want to do stuff on the kids though, man.
Oh, I know.
I want to do stuff on the kids because they were both crazy. Yeah, it was just an awkward family, man. It was like our families. Nobody wants to admit it, but it was like all of our families. We got one of them in all of our families.
The episode that I remember that it really showed was, remember when they were stuck on the freeway? And then like Al got into an argument with somebody from the other car, and then so he gets out, starts beating him up. Peg's beating up the wife.
Yeah, and then the kids are jumping. But their dog was hilarious, man. Their dog always had some shit to talk to.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this show was the best show. That being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, slap that red button.